So you got that. Then I'm gonna right click alpha to selection, make a new layer, put white in there, and then I'm gonna go to blur, Gaussian blur, put in about 15. Put that underneath. Put that opacity down a little bit. Blur it again. Okay. Hold on. Let's make it a bit bigger. Up to 4. The light in. Blur it again. All of this just takes fine tuning. You just gotta play around with it to how you want it. You don't have to follow exactly, but I'm just trying to give y'all an idea of how to make a background. So, alright, so you got that, and then say you want a little border on there or something, make a new layer, put white, click on alpha to selection, go to select, shrink to about 2, then you go edit clear, delete that, and you got a little white border on the side. You can't really tell that much, but it's there. Small. If you can see it a little bit, but whatever. Alright, so now you can bring out, your avatar or whatever. I'm sorry if this is gonna look a little pixelated because I gotta make my avatar bigger, so I'm gonna have to use the scale tool right here, click the link so it stays in proportion, and just make it a little bigger. Alright, so there's my Abby. Then got the other Abby right here. If you want to play with the dimensions, whatever is smaller looks like it's farther back, whatever is bigger looks like it's forward. So if I want to be like on this side of the city and then be on the other side of the city, right here. Alright, so then this is another tutorial on how to enhance the avatar. So we're going to make a new layer right here, alpha to selection, click that, click on new, fill it in with black, then go to select none, then you're going to move that layer behind the avatar, push it to the side using the arrow buttons, then go to filter, Gaussian blur, 15 is good, and there you got a little outline of the avatar right there. You can do the same thing with this one. Alpha to selection, transparent, new layer, put black on it, move it underneath, bring it out to the side, blur it, and bring the opacity down to however you want it. Alright, so you got that. Now, usually when I want to edit, really want to edit my avatar, I zoom in. And sometimes I'll be all up in the avatar, 800% sometimes. Sometimes you just got to do it. So, I'm going to show y'all how to do it right now. Take a small soft brush, zoom in, and you just start smoothing it out. You don't have to do this, but if you're going to do something, you might as well do it. Don't half-ass your jobs. So, here we go. Try and do this fast so the video won't take forever. Usually you want to go slower so it doesn't look too blurred up, I'm gonna just do this one because it's gonna take too long if I work on the other avatar. Alright, and you want to use a smaller brush when you get to the hair so it doesn't look crazy. And then you can use a bigger brush when it comes to smoothing out the hair. Alright, there you go. Let's go back to 50. Alright, so that looks a little bit more smooth than this one does. Can you see the difference? Alright, so another way to enhance it, you duplicate that layer. You go to colors. I usually go to bright contrast, and I contrast it a little bit darker to give the skin tone a little bit more light and flavor to it. Then I duplicate that layer again, and I go to filters, artistic, soft glow, give it a little soft glow. But I don't keep it exactly at 100%, because you see that's just not looking right. So you bring that down to however you want it. I'm going to keep it about 35. Alright, so there you go. Then you could make a new layer and get even more detailed. So a quick way to do this, but it's a shitty way, you alpha to selection, go to the new layer, put black on there, then you go to shrink, click 1, and then you go control X or edit cut, right? So you have that black outline on it, and then you go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and do it at about 2 or 3. So yeah, you have like that outline around the avatar. And then you usually go to the layers mode and you go to click overlay. So you see how it's like a little bit more defined? And then if you want even more defined, you would just duplicate that layer over and over and over. See how it gets more and more defined each time? But I don't like that, so I'm gonna delete that. I think that's good enough. Then you make another layer. And this one is not for the shadows. This one is for the highlights. You could put more shadows if you want, and I'm going to show you how to do that too. For the parts that didn't get that outline, you know, you could put a shadow around here to make the breast enhance more, or on the shoes, or whatever you want to do it. But we're not going to do that right now. So here's the white. Make that brush a little bigger. Okay. Maybe make it a lot bigger. Let's move up here. Alright, that's better. Alright, so put some light on the thigh. Then put some light on the shins. Then put some light on the chest area. You can even put some light on the wrinkles where the clothes are. Put some light on the hands.